So, we all know that weed is legal in Amsterdam, right? Wrong, sir, you are wrong. Cannabis is still very much illegal in the Netherlands, but don't you cry, my sweet little angel, because before long, it's gonna be. The Netherlands just started a landmark 4-year experiment supplying legal cannabis to the country's famous coffee shops in what some are calling a fall of the Berlin Wall moment for cannabis. Officials have approved 2 growers to supply legal cannabis to shops in 2 cities, Breda and Tilburg, at least for now. And as the experiment goes on, it'll embrace 10 growers supplying 11 jurisdictions, including Amsterdam. And the big improvement here is the transparency. Customers know what they are getting and where it's coming from. In a black market, you have black market problems. No one knows where the cannabis comes from, its quality, its potency. Are there pesticides, bugs, mold? Growth and sales will be regulated to health and safety standards. It'll be packaged with health warnings, strength information, even a little QR code that'll show you how and where it was grown. Just freaking adorable. But whoa, back up there, killer. So it's been legal this whole time? You're kidding me, right? Then why did my friend in college go to Amsterdam just to smoke weed? They sell it in coffee shops, for God's sakes. Yes, marijuana is illegal to grow, possess, or sell, and has been for a long time. But in the 70s, with the rise of things like heroin and cocaine, the government began to acknowledge the difference between hard drugs and soft drugs and adopted an unofficial policy of tolerance for cannabis use. So while cannabis remained illegal, the police decided they would focus their efforts on policing harder drugs and large-scale dealing. They don't worry about personal use. As long as the coffee shops follow a certain set of rules, the police are going to leave them alone. But they do still police growth and production. So coffee shops can sell the weed, but no one's allowed to produce it. So production has to stay in the underground, in the hands of organized crimes, and no one knows what they're smoking or if it's clean product. And that's why bringing this €1 billion industry out of the black market in Europe, which has been slow to embrace cannabis in the first place, is a pretty big deal. This experiment will show the Dutch and everyone else what a legal, regulated market can do for a black market industry. However, even with their historically chill cannabis policy, there's a strong conservative movement in the government, and the far-right Party for Freedom just won 37 seats in parliament. Geert Wilder heads the party, who some people call the Dutch Donald Trump because of his shocking and blunt rhetoric. And that actually, he got banned from the UK at one point for this. He's trying to ban Islam, withdraw previous apologies for historic slavery, and institute a zero-tolerance policy for street scum. Yeah, that's an actual quote. And he ran on the promise of a drug-free Netherlands and rolled back that tolerance policy. And the danger is, at the end of the 4-year experiment, he could just decide that it didn't work after all, and no matter what the data says, scrap the whole thing.